Hi friends, I'm back and today I'm gonna do the Zendaya look that everyone has been talking about, but a little twist because I'm obviously very pale and I'm an elder millennial, so my skin's a little different. I have fine lines and wrinkles. I'm not as plump, but I'm gonna show you how we can kind of mimic it with products and skincare. First step is skincare. That picture, which I'm gonna show right here, Zendaya, her skin looks incredible and it's the star of the show. It's the star of the show. So what I'm going to use is Thayer's Skin Hydrating Milky Toner. A little bit on my hand. A little goes a long way. It's going to give you a nice glow, a nice hydrated vibe. We want glowy. We want dewy. Down the neck, under the eyes. Then I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites. I'm actually gonna combine these together. This is the Bioma Phytomucin Glow Serum. She's a little empty, but we're gonna use the rest. I have a new one. Okay, we're gonna use this glow serum. Kind of mostly on the area here. Cheeks, under the eye, to really get that cheek glow. And then the Bubble Water Slide Serum, also empty, but I have backups. And we're gonna do the same thing, but we can use this all over. Now I have bangs, so I'm not really focusing on my forehead, but hydrate that forehead. That is so important. It will minimize fine lines and wrinkles. When your skin is hydrated, it's happy. Drink some water too. Go down the neck. We're prepped. I've noticed in that picture, she's very balmy. I have two balms that might work. This is a Tula Glow and Get It Cooling Under Eye, which I'm gonna put under, but it does leave a little bit of a cast, but that's okay because we're gonna use a little concealer, tiny bit. This is a nice product. I also really like this Malaxin, this Dr. Malaxin Calcium. So I'm gonna take this kind of in the areas that might need a little dew. We're glowy. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now that that's settled in, I would actually recommend a primer. Any primer of your liking. This one I just pulled out. It's from Maybelline. It's the Poreless Jelly. It is a little sticky, but not too sticky. And I'm just gonna place this places where my makeup might build up. So like where my nose creases, here under my eyes a bit, just where, again, my makeup might crease because I got those lines going. And we're gonna let that set for a little bit. While this sets, I'm gonna take my eyeshadow primer as well because I'm just gonna do all the priming steps. This is from e.l.f. and I'm just gonna take this over my eyelid and that's it. Pressing it in, blending it in, and then letting everything dry. In my opinion, her eyebrows are beautiful and natural and fluffy. They're not like these laminated up eyebrows. They're fluffy. So we're going to try to attempt that off camera because I'm too nervous. But I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and the eyebrow gel from Rare. I'll be right back. We're fluffy. We're natural. It's the best I could do. Face-wise, we're going to go in with this Butter Glow from Physicians Formula. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to just get this where I want the glow, which is pretty much everywhere, but we're really focusing the glow here, right? Because she's glowing. And then maybe our chin, and I'm going to put some on my forehead. And then I have this Jones Road balm. It's the Miracle, it's not Miracle Balm, it's What the Foundation, but it's definitely light. And we're gonna just place this so she's not wearing a lot of face products, so we can't go too crazy. We gotta just buff this in lightly. I'm gonna take what's left here, and we're just gonna take a brush that's very fluffy and just pressing it in, blending it in. Again, we want that dew. We want that shine. That is gorgeous combination I never thought about. So I'm gonna finish this, and then we're gonna go on to contour. Contour, look at the skin. We are healthy. Contour, she only has the slightest, maybe contour. So I'm gonna take this from Morphe, and we're just gonna blend it ever so slightly to create a little bit of definition in the cheek, but just a tiny bit. A little goes a long way. And we're gonna use a little bit more bronzer, but just like that. The blush here is incredible. Incredible. I'm gonna go in with this color. Hers is red. I don't have a red, but I can create something. I'm gonna go in with just a slanted blush with this Morphe Balm blush. This is in the color Hypnotize, and we're just going to lightly, I mean, this is pigmented, and that's okay because we're gonna lightly blend this guy because we want blush. That's the star of the show. I feel like everything was the star of the show. I like to take my blush under my eye a bit. Now, we placed it. This is our friend. We're going to just blend it in. I'm gonna blend, and I'll be right back. We're just gonna go in with a little concealer. I used the Soft Glam from e.l.f., and I'm just going to put a little under the eye and in places that I feel need a little pick-me-up, but just a little. A little goes a long way. Look at this. We're getting there. I'm actually going to go into Toasted Teddy and put this more on the apples of my cheek and just blend it in. I curled my lashes because she has nothing on her eyes, but I curled my lashes and I put a little of this brown mascara on just to give them a little definition, but she has nothing and it's beautiful. I'm going to go in with a little of this from CoverGirl. It's just a very light powder, and we're just going to press this in everywhere just to kind of set, but we're just lightly, and it's going to add a little bit more of a glow, but we don't want to take that dew away. We don't want to take the shine. We just want to set it a little bit. This is great. Same with this guy. We're just going to add a little touch of this bronzer, just a touch. Press it in. Again, just to kind of add a little bit more warmth to the face, but not a lot. This is going to be just a little bit of highlight that I see she has in the corner of her eye, which is gorgeous. And you can drag this down here, down the nose if you want a little bit more highlighter and a little bit more dew, but not a lot. She's just glowing beautifully in areas that the sun will hit, you know? So nice. With the lips, I just put a little brown liner, a little contour around them. I'm going to try this out. I think this will work. This is from e.l.f. It's their tint. Because she has just a very pretty lip combo that I think this recreated. Just really pretty. This is the tint. It looks like this. This is in the color Cherry Cola. And we're gonna let that dry. I'm just adding a little shine in the middle. You can use any shine. We're done. I'm just gonna finish with a little spray. And we're glowing. This is the final look. It's very natural, it's very glowy, but we are even skin toned. And that's it. Bye.